Hello friends and believers, the time has come. I'm finally in top 15 of time trial. Alright, I have divided this video in two parts. First, we will take a look at the tune itself, and then I'll show you my best lap in case you are interested. So as far as LSD and transmission, you can see nothing's changed. All the changes I have made are only with brake balance and suspension. With that being said, let's dive in. So here you can see three different colors to mark different settings. The green stands for something that I don't really want to change anymore. Yellow is something that can slightly be adjusted, and red is something that can be adjusted greatly. So, first off, we have the brake balance, which I have at -2. Pretty much the sweet spot. Then for ride height, in the front I have 150 and in the rear 118. Here you could go slightly lower. You could also lower just the front, but I'm not talking about anything drastic. Then for natural frequency, these are pretty much perfect for this tune. 230 in the front and 210 in the rear. There's no real point to change them. Antral bar is at 10 front and rear. You can play with these if you need a little bit more of oversteer or understeer, depend on your drive style, but these work pretty fine as well. Maybe you could go for 9 and 9. Then for damping ratio, compression in the rear and both of the rebounds, I wouldn't touch them anymore. I think these are pretty great. The only thing you can change is compression in the front. I have it at 65, and if you are good with modulating brake release, I would try to go lower than that. Alternatively, if you are having some problems, you could go to 67 as well. 65 worked for me, but there is definitely a leeway. You can work with this one. Then for camber we have 1.2 in the front and 1.4 in the back. If you try to change something from ride height, you might need to change camber settings as well, but nothing drastic, I think. The toe is at 0.15 outwards in the front and 0.10 inwards in the back. You can play with these values both ways. I think they are in a pretty good spot, but maybe you can get something out of them. As I said, LSD hasn't been changed at all, so you can find something good there as well. And for gearbox, very important, in the main straight I'm running out of fourth gear. You'll see it in the best lap replay. So as the very least thing, you should try to make it longer. Also, another idea that I had is to make second gear longer as well, or you can just make all the gears longer. But yeah, right now I haven't tested anything with transmission. So what is it that this tune can do? You can see my best lap time is 1 minute 30 seconds, 30.9 seconds. It could have been better. I could have done the first part of the track like 0.3 seconds better. Maybe even more, but well, that's about my limit. Anyways, obviously the tune I'm showing you is built upon my another tune, which I used to do these times. You can see 1 minute, they are all between 1 minute 31 seconds and 32 seconds, and all the second times are pretty stable as well. So I believe what you're getting here is a pretty stable car, and you'll be happy with that. Anyhow, if you don't like this tune, there's another one on YouTube from Sideways and Smiling. I don't know if you can see here, this guy, and he has different tune, which can do something about something between 31 and 32 seconds as well. But it's quite different feel from that tune. I feel it's a bit more wobbly, I'm not saying that is a bad thing, because in those turns that wobbliness really helps you go through, but of course the car isn't as stable overall. So if you don't like my tune, definitely go check this guy's tune out, and I'll show you my my best lap. Hopefully you do enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.